How we doing, guys? Hey, folks. Good morning. Just about 10 o'clock. Okay, so let's talk about real boots, right? Let's talk about Nick's boots, right? So I think it was in 20, 2011 or something. Wrangler Star did a factory tour of Nick's boots, and from that second on, I was hooked. Okay, so my first pair were these. These are a lace to toe. I prefer a lace to toe over a traditional cut boot. These have great craftsmanship. You know, there's screws inside of them here. Nick's boots, I think, is a superior boot compared to any other boot. I've had West Coast, and I can kill a pair of Westco boots in under a year. Okay, they're not made with the same leather. They're not made with the same craftsmanship. They are not the same boot. I can promise you. You put a pair of brand new Nicks on, and they will break you in. You won't break them in. Okay, you need to work these boots and maintain them and clean them and you know. Wrangler Star made a comment the other day about JK boots. Well, the fact of the matter is JK boots used to work for Nick's boots. Okay, that guy that owns JK boots worked for Nick's boots. Okay, and so a lot of his boot designs come exactly straight from Nick's boots. But that being said, so this was my first pair. This is a lace to toe. This is rough out bottom, smooth top. I love leather laces. I started using leather laces because of Wrangler Star, and I have never gone back. I do not like synthetic laces now over leather laces ever since I've had them. So, but this was the first pair, okay? And I absolutely loved them. I loved them so much that I had a second pair of actually like Nick's version of a climbing boot, but it was a traditional, and I gave them to somebody who I thought was well deserving of a pair of boots at the time, and it's the biggest disappointment I've ever done in my life. That was a brown pair. They were walnut, and they were a great boot. I just like the lace to toe. Okay, so then I got that pair of boots, and let's see here. I got that pair of boots. I broke them in. I liked them, but I wanted another pair. So the third pair of boots I bought was this pair of boots, which they need to be resold, okay? Because I work my boots. Wrangler Star likes to make the comment about East Coast, West Coast. Well, yes, we do not have all the terrain of West Coast because I've never been there, but it's been my dream to go there since I've been 19 years old. And, it's probably some of the most beautiful country in the world. And hopefully someday I hope to be able to finish my climbing career doing tree work because I'm 47, and I hope to finish climbing trees out that way somehow, some way. I hope something is blessed to me. But I think, again, Nick's boots is by far a superior boot of all. But again, maybe I am a little biased. Maybe I am. I don't know. I've had Wescos. I've had Whites. I even had Red Wings back. Red Wing has a boot, two boots. I can't remember the model number, but it was like a 9960 or something like that, or 9162, or I forget. I really do forget the damn number. But the fact of the matter is they were American made, and supposedly it had the American sticker on them. So you would hope that they'd be American made, but they were, in up north, they did me good. Yeah. So, but I ordered these up north and wore these in up north weather, and these are non-insulated, and I wore wool socks and I was fine. Okay? You just have to maintain them. If you're the person who doesn't want to maintain your boots, then Nick's boots is probably not going to last you as long as they should last you. But anyways, let's get back to it. So these are going to get out and resoled, okay, because they definitely need a resoling. As you can see, I have worn the soles just about completely off of them, okay. But these are 14s. I used to go 16s, but man, you don't need 16s. You just don't. Anyways, so this was my third pair, technically, okay? And I absolutely love these boots. Man, if the trees could talk that I have climbed with these boots, boy, I'll tell you what, they'd sing. So, that was my one of my favorite pairs, okay? But let me get back to you in 1 second, because I'm actually missing one of my pairs right now. Be right back. Hold on to that thought for a second. So, these are all rough out, complete, and these are one of my favorites. So then, that was my technically third pair, right? And then I went to walnut. So I liked my climbing boot, right? As I was saying before, but I wanted all lace to toe. So what I did is I ordered this pair of lace to toe right here, and this is walnut, okay? This has been a good boot, I'm telling you. I'll be wearing this boot tomorrow, and the soles are not completely wore out yet, just about. They're getting pretty to the point to where we need some soles. But anyways, I wear my boots, but this is a full rough out bottom and upper, and these are 14s. This is that walnut color brown, and this is a great boot, right? So then from this boot, I got crazy, and then I ordered a pair of English leather uppers with rough out black bottoms, okay? And I have yet to wear them yet again. So I'm going to be breaking them in the next few weeks, just because that's me and that's who I am. So this was a great boot. They were wondering how the leather would fare on this boot, because it was a different concept for them, and the leather uppers on this has been awesome. I mean, They have worn great. The rough out is awesome. I haven't really got to wear them to work, but I have so many other pairs I just can't rotate them fast enough. And so that's what we're doing here. But you can see, he talks about quality of boot of the JK versus the Knicks boots versus whites. Well, you can't get a better sole. You can't get better quality. I truly believe Knicks boots is by far the best boot. Knicks boots is the #1 wildland firefighter boot around. Okay? In fact, they provide all the wildland firefighter boots for Western North Carolina, Georgia, I believe, a lot of Oregon, a lot of Washington State, a lot of California, Montana, Idaho, and so on and so on. So I truly believe Knicks boots is by far the best boot. Okay? Maybe I'm biased. I will tell you under full disclosure, this boot and this boot, which we'll get to in a minute, but I had this boot made, okay, when I saw Wrangler Star. Look at that. I did Vibrant Sole, okay. I like wearing these, actually. I like wearing these quite a bit. I don't wear them a lot, but I do wear them, pair of jeans, pair of blue jeans, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to lace all the way up and stuff like that. These are really comfortable, and these are comfy, I'll tell you. Okay, so you remember like back in the they should have come with a smooth sole, but I like the whole vibrant thing. And anyways, so like when you are younger, and you remember your grandfather, he would wear Dickie work pants and black heavy shoe to work. Most of them worked in factories and stuff like that. Well, this is their take on it, and this has been a great boot, a great shoe. I'm not going to call it a boot really, but under full disclosure, they sent me this, okay, and I have played with them and wore them and stuff like that. You can see there's definitely crease marks in them. I've definitely worn them. I just don't wear them every day, but I love them. And, I think they're like $400 or something like that, or maybe $450. But, the quality, stacked heel, it is just absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship that goes into Knicks boots is beyond. So, anyways, he talks about, Wrangler Star talks about the fact that you can't get that craftsmanship in any other boot. Well, yes, you can, because Knicks boots will make them for you. Because I actually called Shiloh over there at Knicks when I saw that video, and I had to know if he could make that boot for me. And he said he could. So, they call it the Urban Logger. It's an 8-inch. I still have a stacked heel on it. I could use it for climbing if I wanted to. I've only worn this boot a couple 10 times maybe total. They sent me this boot. And to be honest with you, they actually sent me 2 pairs by accident. And the second pair I gave away. Well, I was going to try to do a giveaway to the boot, and all I wanted was a couple thousand likes, and I would have given that person a pair of Knicks boots. So they didn't. Anyways, somebody needed a really good pair of boots at the time, and I had him try them on. They fit his feet perfectly. I actually only wear a size 8 double E. So that's custom boot. On a factory store boot, like Red Wings or something, it's like 9.5 or 10. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've actually bought a pair of Red Wings or Chippewas or something like that. I just don't. I can't remember. But I am a hardcore Nick's boots person, and I happen to love these. This is their 1964 leather. That's what they call this, the 1964 leather. I absolutely love it. Uh, I think it's great. I went rough out on the bottom and smooth up on the top. Okay, again, leather laces, and I I just have so many pairs of boots. It's hard to keep. It's hard to watch them wear them every single day and a different pair. So, but this pair and that other pair were the only two pairs that were ever sent to me, and for nothing, and it didn't cost me a dime. But I would still. I told Shyla a long time ago that you may send them to me, but I'm going to speak my mind on them. I will never. Um, uh, I won't be paid to tell you that it's good when it really sucks. Okay? And even if I was paid to tell you it was good and it sucked, I'd tell you it sucked. And that's just who I am. So, I, I'm a hardcore believer of Nick's boots. Because of Wrangler Star, I'm a believer of Nick's boots. JK did reach out to me a long time ago. I promise you they did. If they say they didn't, they're lying, because although I know that they're very religious people and they probably wouldn't do that, but told me he could build me a boot better than Nick's boots could build me. I said, well, I'm very loyal to a fault, and that's why I will never probably own a pair of JK boots, because I'm so loyal to Nick's boots. And they've never done me wrong, and you know, I've had a pair of Westco boots. Okay, I blew through them in under a year. There's no way, shape, or form that their construction is superior to Nick's boots, because they're not. Okay, White's boots. I can't own a pair of White's boots because they were American owned, and they're not American owned anymore, and they're not. So the quality from other people I've talked to, they say is not there anymore. Even though the boot is there, like the quality of the boot is not there no more. So that, although I have not bought a pair of Whites since they were sold off. So anyways, my Nick's boots. So then I got, okay, so if you work for me after a year of working for me, I will buy you a pair of custom made Nick's boots. You measure off your feet, and I will pay for you to have a pair of custom made boots, because once you go custom made boots, and once you wear custom made boots, it's hard to wear anything else, because your feet, you only have one pair of feet. You can't buy feet on eBay, and you definitely can't buy feet on well, you might be able to buy them on the black market, but I have no idea to that. And I'm a hardcore believer of cry once, buy once. And I just, spend money on your feet. Wrangler Star said it too. Your bed and your feet. Because you spend hours and hours a day on your feet. Most of the time I'm in my boots roughly 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? And, but I wouldn't say all the time 15 hours, but I start my day at about 4:30 in the morning a.m. and then I finish my day about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and almost all of that I have my boots on. And sometimes it's later than that. I've been known to get home by 10 o'clock sometimes, and I have my boots on. So, Wrangler Star is right. A bed and boots. I definitely have to agree with him on that. Bed and boots. Yeah. Or boots and bed. However you want to say it. But, so, we went through my first pair. We went through my second pair. We went through my third pair. Okay. And then the fourth pair was all brown. Right. And then I tried to do something different. Another pair. So then I went, I got these ones, okay? And then these have been great boots to me too. This is smooth upper with rough out bottom walnut, okay? I only know of one other pair that's just like them because my worker that was with me for 5 years, he liked them so much he when he was time to buy himself a pair of boots, that's the pair of boots he got. He wanted those, and that's what he got. And he still has them today. He has to have them sent off and rebuilt. But, and then taking care of your boots. Well, this stuff right here. This stuff smells so good you can almost eat it. I swear, you could probably eat it. Not that you should, and not that you, but it's all natural. And it's like Albanoffs, and it's, it's not like Snow Seal, but it's, anyways, it's, when you buy them, they send you these little ones, and, well, I have 3 or 4 of these big ones that I always maintaining and cleaning my boots, and as long as you clean your boots and maintain them, I will tell you what, they will last you for a long time. But you should buy 2 things, right? So I buy this all the time, and this. This is Nick's boot oil. This stuff, let me tell you something. God, it smells great. I don't know what. Oh, it smells like fresh beeswax or something. I don't know. I could smell that all day long. I love cleaning my boots, okay? And I'll bet you Wrangler Star totally can agree with me on this. But I love cleaning my boots and smelling them after. Like the smell of all that aroma. They just, I don't know. It does something for you. It is just amazing. But you want to have a good brush, right? A good clean brush, and you want to clean your boots. I have a video of cleaning my boots and up here, but you really want to do that because if you spend $600, good people, if you spend $600 on boots, or $1,200 or $1,500 or $2,000 or whatever your fancy may be, well, maintain your boots and they'll last you. So, but I just needed to go talk about the whole Nick's boots thing here and tell you that buy Nick's. Don't buy the other ones, because I truly believe I have nothing to gain or lose from this. I'm not being paid to say this. I'm not, and I wouldn't be paid to say this. But what do I mean, if I didn't like them, I'd tell you, because I can't stand Wescos anymore. Okay, I don't. I mean, whites are not what they were at one time, and unless shown otherwise, and maybe I will go buy another pair of whites just to see, but without being completely completely discriminating or something like that. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Completely discriminating. But I have had a pair of Wescos since, and somebody gave them to me as a gift. They thought I would like them, and I did wear them, but I ended up giving them to somebody else that needed a pair of boots because I just was not happy with the construction and the leather of it. And I truly believe that Nick's boots, by far, I mean, there are other boot manufacturers out there, but if you want a custom pair of boots and you want quality and you want a boot that's going to outlast you, okay, and you want a pair of boots that's going to be able to be rebuilt multiple times and customized, right? If you have a foot problem, call them up, tell them your problem, tell them what you got, send them off your measurements. I promise you they'll probably call you or email you, or you guys will be back and forth quite more times than you probably want to get the perfect boot for you. And Buck and Billy Ray loves Nick's boots. He tried a pair of the competition, and well, that didn't go over too good because he thought that boot was the most horriblest boot ever crafted, I believe. In fact, there's a video, and I don't know how far back, but you can see him actually try on them, put a pair of gaffs on, come out of the tree, go back to his house, grind them or something like that, and uh, then they sent him off and did something and got him back, and they did something else for him. And anyways, long story short, he was not happy with him at all. But I think Nick's boots are where it's at. I think if you were going to buy a pair of boots, you need to buy a pair of Nick's boots. And again, they're not paying me to say this. And I talked to Charlotte the other day, and I told him I'd be a sponsor for him if he ever wanted. And I told him that if he ever wanted me to try something, well, let me know. I do know they have a new pattern coming out for their logger boot, so I'm kind of very interested in that, and I hope to see what's coming up with the logger boot. But Nick's boots. But if you're going to do maintenance on your boots, you want to use this or this boot oil right there. Buy this right there, or buy this stuff right here. I believe this is Orbanoff's, but they just brand it Nick's. Okay, that I'm not sure of. I wish I should have asked. I should have asked him. So, but anyways, this stuff right here. Whoops, I almost dropped it. This stuff is awesome, man. Like, this stuff is so pure you can almost drink it. It contains beeswax, propolis, and natural oils to provide convenient protection against water, cracking, scuffing, and dehydration. This is the truth. You do want to take care of your boots, and you do want to, this stuff is awesome. In fact, it's a rainy, crappy day today, and that's what I'm going to be doing, is taking care of my boots in a little bit. So, anyways, that's what I have to say about Nick's boots. Listen, I like Wrangler Star, although some of the things he says lately has been a little different than I totally agree with. And some of his views on things are a little different, but I keep myself out of it, and I don't. I do like a lot of his older videos, and now he's gained a lot of wealth. His videos seem to be changing and going down a different direction, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, I had the pleasure of actually meeting him, his wife, and his son Jack at a Mother's Earth News Fair in North Carolina. I think in 2016 or something like that, or 2017. But they were great people to know. I got this great people to meet, and I did enjoy my time. I got to spend a few minutes with them because they were so busy and everybody wanted to talk to them. So, but if you are looking for a great pair of boots that's going to last you forever, then you really want to have a pair of Nick's boots, because Nick's boots will be. Hello, Rex. How you doing, man? And Nick's boots will be your guide. If you print off their measurement and send them your pair, your feet measurement and stuff like that, it's so easy to do. And then they'll contact you and set up a thing, and you give them some money, and they'll send you a pair of test boots to try on. Don't wear them outside. And they even have a big sticker on the thing. It used to be "Do not wear outside." So don't wear them outside. But anyways, so don't, you wear them out. You call them as soon as you get them on, and then they'll talk to you and stuff like that, and you see how they feel, and then you send those ones back, and I guess they build you the pair very similar to that pair. But anyways, what I'm saying to you is spend the money the first time, and get yourself a good pair of boots, and you'll never go wrong. And maintaining your boots and taking care of them with Orbanoff's and natural oil is really the awesome best thing to ever do. And I can't say that enough. But how you doing, Rex? I got 2 likes in there. Very cool. I got 1 like, 2 viewers. Oh, who's the other viewer? Oh, I got 3 viewers now. Oh, this is awesome. Let's see if we can get Wrangler Star to chime in on this thing. I don't know, maybe. I'm good. Hello. Yeah, that's good. So, Pacific Northwest. Someday it's my dream to live there. I've been there since I've had a dream to live there since I've been 19 years old. And someday I want to cut down trees out there. I would love to have the opportunity to go out there. August Hunnicky one time told me, at that time he was not in a position to take me on as a worker, and you know he did. Huh. My steak and egg omelet was crazy. It was awesome. It was probably the best I ever did. So I've really struggled with omelets because omelets are not always the easiest thing to make. You know, you think an omelet's easy, but man, I'll tell you, that's like one of those things, man. If you cook it too high, you screw up. If you cook it too low, it takes you forever. So you have to have that like perfect in between heat. And I take my hat off to those chefs that can do a perfect omelet. I have been working and struggling on that for years. So, you know, but that was probably one of the best omelets I had. Huh. So, yeah. I love making omelets, so I actually love to cook. It's my dream someday to have a Hamilton stove and a countertop that I could park my dually on, and well, maybe not that big, but I want a counter, an island that my whole family can gather around. So that is my dream someday to have that, and but I would love to have a Hamilton stove with cooktop, six ranges, and a griddle in the center of it. And so, yeah, everybody likes a wolf or something like that, but I don't care about too much about wolves. I'd rather have a Hamilton stove. I think they are beautiful. So, I think the construction is awesome. But anyways, let's get back to the Pacific Northwest. So I live in Western North Carolina, and I live in a pretty mountain terrain. We work on anywhere between, I'd say, between 20 and 40% grades, quite a bit. So I mean, we have some mountainous terrain. I've never been out to Pacific Northwest, and I've never been Oregon or California or Western California. I've also neither been to Idaho or Montana, and I'd love to see that area and terrain out there, and I'd love to be able to do tree work out there. It's been a dream of mine. So if you could see what is in front of me here, I have probably the poster that every tree climber out there owns, and that's with Jerry Baranek. I mean, he really is like the Jedi master of tree climbers out there. And so, but anyways, oh, I have no more. I had 2 likes. But I'm gonna stay on for another 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna kill it. But yeah, I would love to go out to the Pacific Northwest, mainly because I'm fat. I have a chainsaw addiction, and all my private saws, all my personal saws in my collection are all full wrap handles and stuff like that. I got 31 years in this business, in the tree business, and I love it. I wouldn't give it up for nothing. So I love tree work. But I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. So, yeah, I have. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I do drink the hell out of some green tea now. Well, to all my subscribers out there, I thank you so much for all the views that you watch. And I know it's been a hit and miss this year, and I have done quite a few shorts. But anyways, I thank you for all the views and all the likes that you guys have watched me, and thank you for listening to me with the Nick's boots. And I got a whole lot more ideas coming up in my head. And if there's something out there that you'd like me to talk about, or my opinion on it, hit me up. Hit me up with a private message, email me, and I'll do it if you have an idea. So, yeah, do it. So hit me up, and we can go from there and talk about different things. And so, anyways, I'm gonna hold this for 3 more minutes and go from there. Talk about some of my book collection. That one is High Climbers and Timber Fallers. That is by the legend himself, Jerry Brandt. And then this one is Timber Country by Logging of the Great Northwest by Earl Robage. And I have read some of this book, and it was quite nice to read it. And then this one is about parts of Oregon and the sawmills out there and some of the tools, and it's just absolutely awesome. So, lubricants and cant hooks and wood mallets and wedges. It's just awesome to look at. And I saw this book because I did a job for a guy that his father used to live in Eugene, Oregon, and he had that book, and he let me look at it and read it and stuff like that. So I took a picture of it, and I took it home. I went home, went on Amazon, and I was able to find me a copy of it, and I bought me a copy of it. And so that one, and then I got a couple other books in here, and well, I have a whole lot more toys too. So, but that's a 50-ton replica, 3-axle, and this is the 220-ton. And in reality, the jib on that would be in a separate truck, but right now I just have it all on one. But I have a couple more of these that I don't have with me today. But anyways, I will someday I'll show you all of them. I have quite a few of those too. But anyways, I have a let's see here. I have a 350-ton and a 75, and I have a 1752. So someday I'll put them all. I'm gonna re-erect that and put it up. I put it up, take it down, put it up, take it down. I'm always doing things. I even have a little tree over here, and sometimes I'll string it up like we're doing something, or I just have fun with it. So anyways, listen to all my good folks out there. Thank you for watching this 40-minute video, and if there's something that you'd like me to talk about, ask me and I'll do it. Okay? Talk to you all later.